everyone, today I'm going to show you how to restore a SQL Server database from a backup file, BAK, and to do that I'm going to use the famous sample database from Microsoft, and it is called AdventureWorks. So I'm going to search the web for that, AdventureWorks download. That's gonna be good enough. And I'm going to use the English version for that. So this one looks good, and we get to this page. So here you'll see the prerequisites, what you have to have before you even download the back files. So back file is the database backup files from SQL Server. So here you see SQL Server or Azure SQL Database and SQL Server Management Studio or Azure Data Studio. So if you don't have any of these, and I would just recommend you to download the SQL Server, and you can go here. Up here is download SQL Server. I will just try to open it up. Exactly. So you will see a bunch of options, what you can do. SQL Server on-premise, on Azure, and developer and experts edition. So I think to explain the difference between these four, we are going to need a new tutorial for that. But so if you just started with SQL Server, I would just recommend you either download developer version or the Express version. Either way, they are good enough for now. So I will close this again and back to this page. And I've already installed on my laptop SQL Server and SQL Server Management Studio. So I will just use these two as prerequisites, and I'm fine. On my next tutorial, I will just explain what is Azure SQL Database and what is Azure Data Studio. All right, now we are going to download a backup file. And when you see this, you will see a bunch of options that you can choose from. They are divided into three categories. So the first one is OLTP, and then data warehouse and lightweight. Just a short information, OLTP is it's perfect for a day-to-day operation data model, and data warehouse is for data warehouse, so something like for analytics or business intelligence, and lightweight is the light version of OLTP. And these are the description of it. So for this tutorial and for my own purpose, I will just download the data warehouse 2019, so this one. So I always recommend you to always install the latest version. So I will just click on it and it will start automatically. So it's around 100 megabyte. Okay, so it's done. So the next thing that I have to do is open the SQL Server Management Studio. I already opened mine. So it looks like this. This is my SQL Server Management Studio. And click connect. So now I'm in. Click on databases folder here, and when you see, so there is nothing here, so there is no user table. So just right click on the databases and restore database. Okay, so since we are going to restore a database from a backup file, then we have to choose device and click on the three dots. and look for the folder where you put your backup file. So I have to search for this and AdventureWorks DW 2019 back for backup file. And click OK. OK. So that's it. So it will load up automatically. And just to be sure, I want to go to the options here and override the existing database. So at this point, it doesn't really matter because this is a new restore, but I always do this. Yeah, just to be sure. So just click OK, and it will start the restore. Exactly, the database is restored successfully. So on the left side here, you see AdventureWorks DW 2019. That's the whole database, and click on it, and you will see tables. And these are all the tables that Microsoft included on the sample database. And this is the data warehouse data model. So you see the dimension tables and fact tables. And I want to see if there are some views. Yes, they are. And maybe check the store procedures. If there are any, there's nothing. Just system store procedure. So that's it. That's the basic restore of our database in SQL Server. And the next tutorials, I will try to go into details. What are the options that we have on restoring or making a backup? Okay, then thanks for watching and see you next time.